Hello friends, today I'm going to share with you some of my new or somewhat new kitchen finds. We're always looking for things, tools and gadgets that help us do a better job in the kitchen. Well, at least I am anyway. And so today I'm going to talk about the tools I found that I really enjoy and ones not so much. So let's get to it. The first one I'm going to share with you today is, let's move these out the side, move these to the side. Is this thing. You may be wondering, well, what is this? This marble board? Is it for charcuterie? Well, no. This is my dish drainer. I used to have a plastic drainer that always used to sit to the side. Although it was a cute little thing, I just didn't like the look of it. It was cute. People always said, oh, that's a nice drainer. But I always felt it looked cumbersome on the tabletop. I had nowhere to put it either because it was quite bulky. So even when I'd finished washing the dishes, I didn't have anywhere to put it. So I kept it for a while. Bugged me nearly every single day. So eventually I threw it out and I bought myself this instead. This, and I really like this. As you can see, I don't know if you can't tell actually, but it folds. So it is a pretty large dish drainer. It's made from marble. The back of it is, let me show you one side of it. The back of it is put together with some sort of plastic coating that keeps the 3 panels of marble together. Damn! So I can fold it and put it away, which is what I really like about this the most. I've been traveling for a bit, so I haven't used this in a while. It's got a chalk coating on it. It comes off on your hands, but it's not. I don't find it to be an issue. What you do is you just open it up and you just press it down, and it flattens. As I said, I haven't been using it for a while. I've had it closed. It sends out well when you're ready to use it, and it will flatten. Everything else goes on top of it. So what you do is you wash your dishes, you put it on top, and let me experiment with the glass and show you. So I've got a glass here. I'm just gonna douse it in some water. Ooh. And then you just pop it on here like this. And the water drains into this dish drainer and absorbs the water. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I really, really enjoy this. And then once it's all done, once everything is drained away, I can literally put my utensils away, whatever I've washed away. Allow this to dry for a bit, fold it up and put it away. I like it. I like this. This is something I wish I bought some time ago. I don't think they had them. These are relatively new. If I was to score this out of 10, I would give it a 8. The only reason I take points away from it is that it does get marked. I don't know if you can see on camera here and here. These are little stains, so it does stain. Say for instance, if you, I think maybe this is coffee, when I had washed some coffee and there were maybe some coffee grounds and it stained it a little bit, but it does what it's meant to do. It drains the plates, knives, forks, whatever I put on this. It drains really well. It drains quite quickly. And then when it's done, I can literally put this away like it's not part of my kitchen. Whereas before I had this drainer thing over the side and it used to just annoy me. So this has changed the way I feel about washing dishes. So this gets a thumbs up from me. For all these, I think the majority of these I bought on Amazon. So if you're an Amazon shopper and you're interested, I will be adding some links below where you can purchase any of these if you're interested in getting anything, or if you just want to have a look at them, see what they're like online. These are borosilicate infuser teacups, borosilicate mugs. This is a type of glass that allows you to pour hot water into them. They can take thermal shock, so you can use hot water in glass. And that's what borosilicate is. Borosilicate glass allows you to pour hot water into it. Now, I was really excited when I ordered these. I just couldn't wait. I like to make tea. I'm a tea drinker. And instead of so as to avoid wasting herbs, I often make tea with my herbs. You know, if I'm finding that I've got a lot of herbs left over, instead of throwing it out or letting it die or letting it dry. Sometimes I let it dry because I can use it dried. But if it's a herb, for instance, what can I think of? Oh, I can't think of it. Mint. I will put the mint in here, pour some hot water over it, and Bob's your uncle. Tea can be made. Put a bit of lemon or lime in it, tea's made. So I bought these thinking these would be great. They've got their seals, and I can make some lovely tea, and they look pretty. I was really excited. I'm not even sure if this is a defect or if the way they're meant to be, but I was assuming they would seal. They have this plastic seal around the outer edge, which goes inside the mug, but it just sits on top. They kind of tend to pop up again. It doesn't seal. Not quite sure if it's meant to pop up, you know, for safety reasons. I would assume, and both of them do. Yeah, they kind of pop back up. So I'm not quite sure what the sealing is for if it doesn't actually seal. If you know, doesn't make sense to me. So I was a bit disappointed, although they work fine. I still use them though. I just was not sure about it. And also, the two I received, I have two different caps to cover up, to help infuse the, you know, obviously the cover is to help infuse the tea. But they're different. They're different woods, different grains, different colour. I didn't like that. You know, aesthetically, it wasn't working for me. So, yeah, that saddened me. This one is completely different wood type, wood element, wood fake wood type thing. I don't know. So, and this one, it started chipping on the edges after. I've only used these a couple of times, and you can see the wear on them already. And there's a different weight to them. It's just completely different material, this one compared to this one. So that was disappointing too. So although I do like the idea, yeah, I was hoping for better. I still like them because they're just great. Look at them, the little infuser thing, cap. I'm still going to use them. I bought them, but I was disappointed in how they arrived, looking a little different, and this one not being able to take a couple of uses without showing wear and tear. So these I think I'd give them a 6. I still use them. They're not going in the trash. I'm still going to use them. So what's next? I'm going to share with you something I actually didn't buy. They're new, but I didn't buy them. I got them and at an event. One of my good friends, she had to attend an event at a hotel. And they were, as part of a goodie bag, they gave us a bag and some cheese boards, I think. Was there anything else? I feel like there was something else in the bag. But anyway, there were more of these cheese boards than there were people. So let me take some more. And I thought these are great. It's 3 of them. I had 3 of them. And these are great. I mean, we got them from the Pendry Hotel in Manhattan West. Pendry, Manhattan West, it says there. And look, they're great. I got all 3. I got 3. And these are great. My plan is to use them, and I don't think I have yet. For when people come by, I can give them individual charcuterie plates, right? That would be nice. Some cheese, something small, nothing too crazy. Put on some cheese, some meat, some honey, some olives, that kind of stuff. And everyone can have their own individual charcuterie plates. So these I didn't buy, but what I'm going to do is I will put a link down to something similar. So maybe you'll be interested. If you're interested in getting these, you think it's a good idea. For your next dinner party that you do individual charcuterie plates, I think it's a good idea. Let me know what you think. I bought myself a herb stripper. Simply because I strip a lot of herbs. I use a lot of fresh herbs. And I'm just always looking for ways to do things more quickly in the kitchen. So I'm trying this. Had it like maybe a couple of weeks now. And it's kind of small, it's a bit dainty, but it does the job. And so as you can see, it's got these holes. Let me show it this way, where it's got all the imagery. It's got holes. Can you see? It's got holes. And you use these holes. You use the holes to pull through your herbs or your vegetables. I'm going to show you how to do it here. So the idea is to put it through the hole that it that it fits around most tightly, and then you just pull, pull, and there you go. You have it. That's for the parsley, and as you can see, it's done a great job. It's done a decent job. I think for parsley is one of the easier ones. Something like what is this? This is oregano. For oregano, I'll put that here. For oregano, we put it through this one here, one of the smaller ones. You pull it through, boom, just falls to the thing. Look at that. Now, you might not think this is a big deal, but there's a lot going on in my kitchen. So having tools that make light work of things makes all the difference to me. And as I said, you just put it through the smallest hole they can fit in. And off it comes, it falls right out. It does all sorts of herbs. Let me see, this is the rosemary. There we go, it's all off. It's wonderful. It just makes it a little easier. It can do, these bigger holes, it does things like kale and other more hardy leafy vegetables. So, you can use it for those, but I don't have any kale or anything right now, so I can't really show you. This one, I like it. It's also got a blade, so you can cut with it. I'm not quite sure if this doesn't feel right for me for a blade. But, if I'm in the middle of working with something, I guess I could just chop it with no, I don't. The blade doesn't work really well for me. It seems to be, my knife would be I can work really well with a knife. But for the herbs, I'll see how I feel about it. You kind of have to get the knack of working with it. But I thought I'd give it a try. I'm not sure if this is a bonus. I will keep trying. I'll let you know if this is a bonus for me. So what's next? I shared with you a moment ago the reason why I bought the marble dish drainer. Couldn't stand the plastic one I had before. Well, just sitting there on the table, looking at me, mocking me. I feel the same about dish soap containers. I don't like them sitting there on my tabletop. And so I was watching another content creator, a very interesting fellow, and he was sharing that he was tired of seeing his soap on his kitchen tabletop. So he bought this fancy glass bottle. Now, he and I are very different. He likes very ornate things. We're very, very different people. But so I got something that I thought would suit my kitchen. I got myself a very sleek, modern, white soap dispenser. Isn't she cute? Isn't she just the cutest thing? And I'm now very happy to have I buy the soap in bulk wherever I do. I have one here. Yeah. Here we go. So I buy the soap, the dish soap, pop it into my bottle, and I can keep this hidden under the sink. Because I just don't like this or any other kind of plastic bottle just sitting out there looking at me. And I'm in the kitchen a lot, so I wash dishes a lot. I need my soap. I need it on the table. So to make it more aesthetically pleasing, I got this lovely, ornate, modern, somewhat modern and ornate dish soap dispenser, and I love her a lot. She is one of my favorite things in the kitchen right now. With this, I needed this because obviously when you're pumping your soap, there's water's dripping all around. So I got one of these things, the stone drainer. And of course, now when I pump, if my hands are wet and I pump some soap, the water will drip down. You don't really see it on my nice white bottle, and it drains and dries into this stone plinth here. So these were bought together really because I just couldn't stand the idea. That was another thing when I used to wash with the, also when I wash when I washed with the plastic bottle, all the water would fall around. There'd be a pool of water around the plastic bottle. So having this on here, on one of these stone plinths, makes life easy. These come in twos. I bought this, the one I bought came in two, much like the dish trainer. This stains. So I have a backup one when, maybe perhaps when its stains are, it's got two stains and I can't get stains off, I'll throw it out and use the other one. I really like this too because it's just like the dish drainer. All the water goes in to this wonderful stone plinth and collects the water, and I don't have to worry about it. Nothing drains. There's grooves here, no water drains through it. It's really great. And I also have a little white bowl I usually put here for my little scrubby things. I really like both of these things. It's great. Makes me happy. Put this over here. Last but not least is this bad boy. This is a snow-clad chopping board. Chopping board is an essential item in a kitchen, right? I never really liked the fact that when I was using the plastic boards, I would see the grooves in them. It would, you could see the plastic being cut with the knives and so on. And my understanding is that you can get toxicity from plastic boards, the little microplastics included into your food. So I thought it was time to get something that made more sense, that was healthier, smarter to use. So I got this stainless steel and plastic board. Now this is a food grade plastic board, whereas my other ones were just plastic and no doubt trying to kill me slowly. But this is a food grade plastic. So I use this for my vegetables and I use this side for my meat and fish. I'm really pleased with it. This works for me. I don't know if anyone else has tried a stainless steel cutting board. It does stain a bit, and the stains are from soap stains, I think, more than anything else. I like it. It works easy. It cleans easy. This is awesome. Put it away, and I just use it for everything now. I've got a couple of wooden boards that I've kept, but I have thrown out all of my plastic chopping boards. No more. No more. No more pieces of plastic in my food for me, little tiny pieces of plastic. I will not have it. So I have this now and I'm really pleased with it. It's working well. If you haven't tried one and you need to replace your boards, I think this is a good buy. I like this. And if you have tried one before, let me know what you think. So that's it, folks. Those were my kitchen gadgets. Let me know what you think, if any of these, let me know if any of these are things you'd be interested in buying. If there's any kind of if there are any kitchen gadgets you bought recently that you want to share with me, drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. And don't forget, if you like the content I shared with you today, give me a thumbs up on that like button. Consider subscribing. Come back. I'll talk about more kitchen finds, more kitchen tools another time. But I also speak about food, what not to eat, I share recipes at times, where to eat, you name it. All about food is what we do on this channel. So come back again and I will be here. But in the meantime, eat well. Take care. Bye-bye.